going on, Space Academy? You know what I'm saying? We got the first ever Spaceimpact episode that's coming straight from Cape Town. You know what I'm saying? We done moved the studio to Cape Town.
We in Cape Town, baby.
We in Cape Town right now, you know what I'm saying? We here with the boy.
Salute, guys.
Yeah, he done flew from Cape Town to Jersey, on the road with these homies.
Okay,
with the woadies.
With the woadies.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, my G?
I'm good.
What's up, dog?
Kash CPT
here in the building.
Long overdue.
Hell yeah.
This is long overdue, my G.
Kash
happy to have you
CPT
in the building.
building.
Salute for having me, guys.
But what's going on? How you feeling, bro?
Yo, today I feel good. Like online, it's a good day.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Not much going on. Where you from?
Specifically like Wichita, Cape Town. Just outside the CBD of Cape Town, and yeah, I moved around like a lot, like growing up.
Yeah.
Kind of stayed all over.
Yeah.
Different homes. Yeah.
And where you be at right now?
Right now, I'm always far away from everything.
Kash JHB.
Oh, is this Kash JHB,
We got Kash
baby?
JHB out here, my
After
boy.
this is Kash DBN when
Oh,
they
yeah.
move to Durban.
You're gonna switch it a lot, boy. You're gonna switch that name a lot.
I'm just keeping the cash right now.
It's just gonna be Kash CPT.
Yeah, my boy. So you saying, Cape Town to Jersey. I wanted to find out, like, where do you feel you receive the most love? You know what I'm saying? And which city do you prefer?
It's like that one. I won't lie. Like I get love from everywhere. Like everywhere I go, kind of. And it's dope because like people come up to me and they think like, it's gonna be like a fresh situation or whatever. But like I genuinely appreciate those moments. Like when people come up to me and
showing
say,
love, appreciating the craft.
That's pure love.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Like for me, it's like, yo, those hours they doing something, you know. Like if people are coming up to you and saying like, yo,
Fuck with your shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
so that's dope. And like I can't really compare it because the energy can be different. Like I can have dope gigs in Cape Town, bad gigs.
Yeah.
Also. Vice versa this side, but it's dope just to be able to perform to like much more people. You know, it's more accessible.
Yeah.
With different like, backgrounds. Because every different place will give a different vibe.
Facts.
Facts, yeah.
Cape Town will give its own vibe because that's like the home base, and then
Real shit.
JHB and the rest will give.
They show the love as well, you know what I'm
They'll
saying?
definitely show.
Real shit.
That's what's up, boy. And like, when did you start the whole music thing?
Yo, like just playing around with it, 2016.
2016.
Just used to do like I used to take songs that were 80 songs and then just do like
you had one of those.
talent shows.
I know that one, yeah.
Yeah, started in the choir. I wanted to learn how to sing, write my own music.
What are you, a baritone?
Yo,
I tried alto.
alto.
Yeah.
Yo, but I wanted to be a soprano though. That shit hurt.
To
Like,
be a soprano.
when they tell you like, yo, you are alto. You can't.
Oh, they tell they tell you.
Yeah,
where
they
you
tell
at,
you-
but you don't.
It's like, nah, nigga.
They tell you sing, and then they tell you,
soprano.
nah, Slim.
Yeah,
You a bass guy. You a bass guy. You just need to do.
You check.
Yeah.
Oh, you said the choir. That's where it started kicking off.
Hell yeah. Like I went to a Roman Catholic school, so
Okay.
it's like church every morning.
Like
And, like,
religiously, like.
Yeah, it's almost like it's down your throat. Like you can't really you can't avoid it. And I feel like through that, like obviously just I developed my own understanding of like the relationship I wanted to have with God or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but that's where it started, and then kind of just started doing covers to try and make my own music. And then initially it was long. Like it would take a week just to come up with like a verse.
Oh, I check.
And then maybe a hook, and it came together like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's around 2017, like where I got into it and started experimenting.
Hitting the studio.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When did you write your first song?
Ooh.
And do you remember it? What was it about?
Yo,
Your first record that you wrote.
the first song that I ever wrote. I remember it. The song somewhere, like I have it somewhere, but it was called Suddenly, like A$AP Rocky, Suddenly.
Okay.
Okay.
Listening back to it now, like I came a long way. Like
Different cat. That was a different cat.
no cap.
No lie. It has to start somewhere to
No
end.
cap.
You know?
Yeah.
But that was one song, like you make a song and then it's like yo, this? Like, yo, we done. Like, yo, don't speak to me like that. Like, your boy's gonna be rich.
Your boy's up now.
It got deep though, like understanding, like it's just not that easy.
Yeah,
it's not that easy. True.
It's more to it, much more.
True.
And do you have a song that you feel like, yo, I really did it here, like the song?
I have a few of those online. But you know, like sometimes you just be feeling that shit alone. Like
that's like
you'll have a different relationship with the song because we were there when it was like the idea when it was the first line. So you have a different connection to the song.
You know where it came from.
You know exactly where it came from.
Now, my boy, like you're very versatile. You know, you be rapping, you be singing, hip hop, R&B, Afro beat. You know what I'm saying? Like you really experiment a lot. So I want to know like which do you prefer, the singing or the rapping, and like which do you think you go hardest on?
I like singing more. Like singing is like my first bag. I feel like that's something that I can just I get into very well. Rapping's also dope. Like I started as a rapper, so I always like practicing and like I don't know. Like I feel like I'm like right now at this point in time, just don't feel like I'm in my rap bag. So going back to like studying like literacy, literacy tools and shit. Like trying to like brush up
put
on
your shit together properly.
Elevating, making sure that it's better. That's dope because that's I like that because that shows that you're not just stuck.
You know what I'm saying?
But brush up on the bit because like that's crazy that you say that. It's on some like when you feel like you can't write about anything, it's not that you can't. It's just like you haven't practiced like different ways of like getting to that, you know. Like, and like I'll go through hella creative blocks, but like what I find is once I get like a method or like like once it takes like you have to look for it. Like it doesn't just pop out. Once you find that shit,
once you find a pocket, you'll be like very comfortable to do. That's when you can, you know, it's a safe pocket and you can start experimenting from it. I feel like that's how it is.
100%. Yeah, I agree with that.
And what's your creative process in the booth? You know what I'm saying? Like, they play the beat, then you whip out the pen, or do you script something, then you adjust it to a beat?
It's different each time. Because I used to just freestyle everything and then kind of just put it together. Like when I chop it up. And then there'll be times where like I'll write, but it doesn't like I don't have a specific way of creating when I do. It kind of just comes together because I find like some of my best melodies when I'm just like freestyling whatever. Yeah. And then I'll add like words into those melodies to make it make sense.
Perfect.
Otherwise, like if I write something, I tend to like think on some parts of it like too much, and then it doesn't become like what I wanted, what I intended it to be. You know, like so. Yeah, I try and team music. Like I don't try and force like too much. Like
I've heard that a lot from like musicians where they say that like you could write the song the whole week and by the time you get to the studio it's a different how you heard it like in your head, and then you just spent a whole week on
that shit's fucked up. Like yo. that's why I stopped writing at one point because I was like, yo, fuck that shit. Like
jump in it.
Or rather just write in the booth, like write while you rapping. Like get like 4 bars together or something like that.
But also beat selection, like sometimes I think it's me that's like lacking, but it's just like sometimes I'll just have beats that aren't me.
It won't gel.
And these are the only beats that I have, so then I force myself to like you have to go through all of those. And I thought myself like, yo, if you don't do this, then like you're not about this shit. Now I have like songs in different genres that are probably not gonna drop, but they stay there. Like
you at least got to touch in those different fields. You know what I'm saying? Those little bags.
I see. That's like working on your bag. Like that's like a basketball player that's a shooter. Like now you're working on your inside game. Like you have to work on the shit that you're not that you're weak at, the stuff that you don't know what you can do.
What you're not
you
strongest
have to try
at.
it. You have to find out what that is before you can work on it. So finding that out, like you could even just end up rapping on a Portuguese, Afro pop, and then it could be
that shit's so real. Like the chances of that shit, like you say that, but
I'm telling you, you could end up doing like Ozuna and some, Anuel music, and that could be your bag. Like, you don't know what you don't like until you don't like it.
That's facts. Yeah. I like the fact that you experiment, bro. That's really dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be in no stuck position. Feel like, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at that.
That's the other thing. Like, it's deep because like I don't want to just like stick to one thing and then be known for that when I know like I can do all of these other things, and like not that I want like the recognition for like being able to do that, but I also just want to experiment.
That's for you.
Yeah. Like that's artistry. Like
that's exactly how it is.
So that's my process.
Yeah. And where's the studio right now? Like where do you make most of the bangers?
Mostly at the crib right now. So where I'm at in 4 ways usually. Otherwise, if I can link with like any producers, I'll try when they're in Joburg, if we're able to link. Otherwise, just email. Yeah. But like I get beats from everyone. Like I want that shit that like no one's heard. You want
to be the one that brings it.
Yeah, I want it in my own way without it. Like before, people are saying like, "Yo, he's trying to do this, that." It's like, "Yo, I just want to do my shit on this thing."
Yeah.
I feel what you mean. Do you prefer the process of making music with the producer, or do you prefer when you're alone in the studio with the beat,
just you and the music,
working on it like that?
50-50. Like sometimes like not like it can be anyone. Like I'm gonna say this like in a general way. Like sometimes the person you're working with can be like too much like for what you need in that moment, and it's like you don't want to be a dick because like it's just like you guys in the session.
True.
But also it's necessary sometimes because then you can tweak certain things together. Like you can. Like if you were alone, you'd want to change like maybe a chord or something, and now Bruce not there.
And there might be something that he notices, something he picks up, that you probably wouldn't have saw if he wasn't there. Yeah,
facts. Like, but yeah, I'd say both are dope. Like, because like both can get like the same result. Like,
a hit song.
Yeah, like something dope.
Yeah, both can lead to a hit.
Yeah. And when it comes to like. So now let's say, how you be working, let's say you're working with a whole bunch of artists, you're getting beats and all that. And you said like, it has to feel like it's you, it has to feel like, okay, I can do this shit. So like, what happens if you get a song from an artist, the beat is off, it's not your thing, it's not your vibe, but they're like, yo, my boy, I really want you on this song.
I'm straight up like these days, like I'm a very like, I don't like to like knock anyone down like on anything, but like it's necessary sometimes. Like you just it's just the way you do it, and that's like something that I'm also just trying to, like get a grip with and being able to like handle situations like that.
So that can even help the producer,
like
whoever you're working with.
Yeah. Like
maybe they've never heard that ever before.
You know what I'm saying?
They've never heard someone say that like, no, not that 808. Let's switch this 808 up. Yeah. And him being there you can actually be like, okay, shit, this actually is cool. Actually, it's actually dope.
Facts.
I feel that.
Can improve it, make it better. But it's like it's necessary to be honest. Like if I don't feel something, I'll let people know. Like yo, I'm not feeling this. Like I don't wanna put like my heart into something that's just it's not gonna go anywhere.
Fully there. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you do rap or do something on it, you'll hear that. Okay. There's a disconnect between
he wasn't really,
the vision of this final product and what is happening.
No cap, like the way it comes together, like the final product. It's very important, and like just like beat selection, who's on it, like what makes sense, what it's about. It has to make sense, like the packaging. That's how you sell it. Like,
true.
As a whole product, it has to make sense. Yeah.
So that's why it's better to like maybe avoid situations like that as best as you can, like in your own capacity. But it's necessary, honesty.
And do you produce by any chance? But I don't know if you make your own beats or.
I produce, but like it's not crazy. Like I like chug. Like I make a lot of chug when I'm producing. Otherwise, comethazine beats and like PA like AOPA like
yes sir.
That shit. I fucks with that sound also. Like I do much more of that shit. If it was like if there was like like if I had like more fan like base, like just saying like, yo, we want that shit.
True.
Because I fuck with that shit.
True.
Like,
yeah.
Because it's been tried. Like the people have been trying to put the jug and that sound, because the jug and the peer sound is it's similar. So people have tried like bringing that sound in, and it's not really receptive. You're not really taking a liking to it. It's nice.
Received,
It's nice, but it's just a hurdle of like they haven't heard it many times. Normally in South Africa they need a Casper and an AKA and a big person to do it.
For them to hop on it.
For them to accept it. Because when Drake did the Jug song, that's when people are like, oh, Drake is putting dope, Jug on. Like Jug has been, people have been trying to bring it. It's just that now you're starting to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's also the weird part, bro. Like, I don't like waiting until like shit like that happens. Like,
that's why you gotta be the first, bro. Like,
yo, facts. You gotta like come up with something. Like,
be like, yeah, let me give this to y'all, gents, and then tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like also another reason like I like experimenting, because like it leads to that. Like even like that Loyalty song now.
Facts.
Bowling
joint.
Yo, that shit's like, that's just an example. Like,
that sounded like a fun night in the studio.
No cap, boy.
Feel me?
That sounded like a great studio night.
Like, yo, that shit's crazy. So like, bro just made a song. Said, yo, people are fucking with this shit. Let's drop it now. Like, yo.
Same time, let's get the visuals out.
I feel him. Yeah. Like, that's that shit. It's all part of just experimenting. Like, no, he didn't even know what he was doing, but
you know what I'm saying.
It led to like
and look
that.
how it was received. Yeah.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the rest of Africa embracing South African musicians lately? With a lot of the bookings, like a lot of South African artists are booked in many African countries more than they're booked in South Africa. They're probably getting way more. What's your thought on like Africa becoming Africa, not like, okay, you guys are South Africa and we Africa, you know?
Yo, if anything, like, it's crazy to just see like the shift, like, of like attention to the genres that are coming from Africa. Like, no one could have, like, I couldn't have certainly or like predicted that or seen that happening, you know? And now with that also, like, there's more attention on like South Africa, what's coming out of it. And there's different markets within that market that also like have eyes on what's coming out of it. So I feel it's dope, like in terms of opportunity, because like even like the stuff that happens in Ghana, like there's parties and stuff there, Afrochilla, like all of that stuff. It's crazy that these are like things now. These are platforms.
Yeah, definitely.
So I do believe like at some point it'll start like intertwining with each other, like other genres will slowly, you know, where it makes sense, obviously. And yeah, it's dope for that reason. Like, I fuck with like everything that's going on right now. Yeah.
I like that it's bringing, even though the hip hop people might be touched that it's not the hip hop people, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I see that, okay, this is opening doors, as you said, for other genres, other musicians, other people, because not everyone is gonna like what they've been hearing. Some people might like it and say, okay, I want more. And then when they find more, when they want to dig more, they go on the Spotify South Africa playlist and then they start finding your Kash CPTs, they start finding your Black, all that type of stuff. That's how I see it. Like, and I wish more people would see it like that.
It'd be like that though,
But it did take a while to get to that, like,
it really did.
Conclusion, like, you know?
It really did.
Cause like, but like, every dog like has its day. Like,
facts.
You just have to be ready for your day.
Yeah, facts.
And ready for your day.
How did you meet Baker? Like, what's your relationship with Baker?
Yo, so when I started recording, like, my homie was studying law at the time, so he was doing a 3-year degree first, and he told me like he's not gonna be able to record me anymore. Like, and he also had like a young buzz like coming up, like like a lot of people knew him, like not just in like our area, like in Cape Town, like and it was him and his brother, and I started with them, and they introduced me to Baker. Like they said, yo, I've got a brother, like, and also do all of the stuff that I do, bro. And you can record by him, like he's trying this stuff out. So and then I was like, yo, like I don't want to leave you, like this is my nigga, like you know, like I've been recording all my shit with him, like And then one day I went just with like 2 of my homies. And then we had a session, recorded a song on like a type beat. And then he called us back the next day. He flipped the beat entirely. It sounded crazy. Like, and then like that's when I started just like going to him whenever I could, like recording stuff. Yeah, and it was dope. It both from there, but like we were homies since like the first time that we met, which is dope. Yeah,
that's dope, bro. And I see you be moving with NeverBroke, you know.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell us like what is this collective? What do y'all do? What is your goal? What is the aim?
So like if anything, what I see as is just like a creative house.
Okay.
Each person in their own field, own lane, own sound. Or like like I say, own lane. Because it's not necessarily just music. Like it's visuals, it's songwriting, of course, music. Is fuck, sorry, bro.
As their blood as their house of gods, baby. We'll get you a pack today.
Creative house.
Yeah.
Like I'll be doing my thing. Hip hop. Che does hip hop also. Afro. Aside from that, it's a visual
NASA
house.
does the Rockstar joint.
Yeah, NASA's on the Rockstar like joint. It's got fan bases like in mad places also. And I think it's just like a gang of like, we just like an independent gang. Like we do shit our own, find everything on our own. Like we pushing like all of the stuff like on our own. No funding, no backing.
Yeah.
And yeah, like from there, we just want to try and take it as far as possible, you know,
for sure.
Without compromising anything that we doing.
Like compromising yourselves as well.
Yeah,
I
like
feel you.
We want to make it like the way that we know it is possible. Like regardless of like whatever is to come, like the end goal, like it's still the goal. Like
yeah, y'all move like a real label. Like
oh God, yeah.
Because you're doing the same things that the label charges the artist. Because when artists be signing, like everything that the label is doing for you, they charging you for it. Even though you might not be paying it, it's coming from your joint. Like so, I feel like y'all are doing the same thing without the whole smoke and mirrors that the labels give the artists.
Very transparent. Like.
True, because I had read through a few contracts and I see they charge a lot of people for the stuff that you can do.
80-20, like that shit crazy. Damn.
Like, posting your song, like getting your song on this DSPs and all that, like they will charge you, but it's not in the fee. It's just whenever you're trying to leave and then they're like, okay, here's the list of stuff that we've done for you. You didn't know that we did it.
Yeah, but we did.
We did it, and it comes up to this. So I like that y'all do that. Y'all do what the labels do, and that's what the labels are trapping a lot of people like with. They tell we can do this, we can do that for you, we can do that to you, but you have to sign this deal, and then you're in a 360 deal where you know.
I was ever reading all of that shit, like, but yeah, that shit crazy, like.
Yeah,
I like that. More people should look at the blueprints. Like people don't like looking at blueprints. Like NeverBroke is a blueprint. If you can see what they're doing, get your artists together, get that together, and then you can move.
Build your own unit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Make your own ecosystem.
Facts.
I'd say your own ecosystem where you can live.
So I think that's dope. So basically, from production to the music to the visuals, everything that the world sees, that's all in house.
Oh yeah, like all of us, like we'll outsource anything that we don't do. But yeah, we do everything ourselves, like all in-house shooters, artists, like everything.
So are you independent in NeverBroke, or are you signed?
Independent in NeverBroke, but like always gonna be NeverBroke, like regardless of whatever. But like the main goal, like I won't say like we're not ever trying to be like involved or associated with any labels, but like the main goal is just having leverage.
That's the big word.
Leverage, like
that's the big word.
I'll talk about a deal like once I have leverage.
True.
Cause like I'm not trying to just be desperate. I don't need the cash. Like if it's gonna come with that, like
True. And that's where a lot of artists have the problem. They need the cash. Without reading the contract, needing the cash will.
It's like quick things.
It'll make you not really go in depth with reading the contract, and it's a sad thing. Like I wish there was way more, like the literature, the music business literature would be more forefront. Like it's so hidden. It's hidden in books, websites. Like it should be more out front. Like, and people shouldn't hide the info where it's at. Like tell people that that's where it's at. This is where this I love the game givers, you know.
Yeah.
I love the ones that give the game.
Yeah. And now let's dig into a bit of the music. You know what I'm saying? So the song you have with Blxckie, I think that's Denims, right now.
Yeah. Denims.
How did that come about? Like the link up with Blxckie, the visuals.
So Denims was just a song that we made at an Airbnb. Like I made that shit like one night. I was just locked in with Nav, Baker, just chilling. And we were finishing the tape, and it was like months before we dropped it, months before it was done. And then I just did Denims. The first verse, like I was trying to go hard. The second verse was still a freestyle.
Okay.
But I kept it in there, like in the demo.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to Blxckie, like, say, yo, like, you can know up on this, like, yo, sorted the vocals, Spaceimpaxt, same time.
That's
like,
crazy.
And I was like, yo, shit, this is crazy.
Yes, sir.
We tried to release, when we were trying to release, we lost the file for the project.
Oh, shit.
For the beat and the project.
Yeah.
So we only had the MP3 demo. So I had to work with that. And then, that second verse, like, I'm saying nothing. Like, that's crazy, yo. But it's dope, like, because that's, like, experimenting for me. You know,
for sure.
It's like, yo, how are people going to react to that? Because, like, I know that's, like in my eyes, like, it was a fault in the moment. So it's like, yo, fuck.
But it sounds good.
Yeah.
And then like people are coming back and it's like, you know, they fucking with it. And that's like, yo, dope. So you can't like mess around. Like there's room to like,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we then plan on doing the visuals. My boy Toin, like he always holds it down. Shot all the dope crazy visuals that you see from NeverBroke. And then the whole like story for this treatment, like, it was crazy. Because it was actually like part of us performing together. Like he came down to Cape Town, performed with us. Like we hosted like a gang event, filled it up. So it was crazy. So we took footage from there, added it to the music video.
For sure.
The other scenes also just came clutch. Like there's a lot of unexpected shit. Like I won't lie, I wasn't expecting like the shit that went down to go down, but like. Damn, it happened. It was like flawless the way it was carried out. It's dope. Yeah. All in all, that experience was really dope. And it's a dope song. Like, whenever I perform it, like, it's hard. Like,
they receive it well.
It's hard.
That's really dope, boy.
Yeah.
And now you recently dropped Applying Pressure, right?
Hell yeah. Yo,
hard.
Yeah. Tell us about that. How did that come about? The visuals dropped what? Same time, nah? Y'all said visuals same time.
Yo, nah. So we just dropped like a promo video. That's what I posted. But for this, we still like gonna drop a hard visual.
That can be hard.
Yeah,
y'all can really fucking go crazy with that.
So yeah, we're just waiting on that, and then once that's done, gonna drop that. But the song, it just came from like the truth is like I'll get inspiration from whoever I'm fucking with, like, at the time. Like, I don't just got, like, one person that I fucks with. Like, anything that's dope, like, I can, you know, I can jazz with.
Work with it,
yeah.
For sure.
So, like, I got some flows, like, from Smiley. And I'm doing that shit on on the song. Like, and I'm not trying to jack. Like, I'm just trying to, like, you know, I kill it in my own way. I'll take something, I'll adapt it.
That's exactly
no idea is a new idea.
That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I did that shit. Yo, the shit was hard. I felt it, you know. And like I said, like I experiment. If you listen to all of my songs, like it's hard to like tell like that maybe it's one person. If no one knows me, like you know what I mean.
Definitely, you got different pockets that you can go into.
It's a good and a bad thing, but if you can become known for like killing it in each pocket, like consistently and with like projects that make sense and add to that sound or whatever.
Yeah, literally. Then
it can make sense and like that's what this song was like. Like when I performed it, because I've only performed it when it was still unreleased. The response was also dope. Like it's so I'm keen to see like
if they like the vibe in an environment like that, that shows that you have something. Because by the time they hear it, because they already like the bomb because they hear it.
Exactly.
And then by the time they actually get the drift of it, oh my gosh.
And see it and hear it properly, then it's like, oh shit, this is what this nigga was doing.
That's a, I'll go home later and see what that. That's a Shazam joint. That's the one you just Shazam. You Shazam it and then you put it on your phone in your pocket. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna tell nobody about this one. You're like, oh, this is Kash CPT.
Shout out, Chen.
Yes, sir.
No, for sure.
Yeah, that was crazy, boy. Like,
I like that. Was that a song that you wrote or freestyled?
I wrote that shit. Like, okay, there's like, I still freestyle, like, just to get maybe flows sometimes.
Or punching. Like, it's not really called freestyle, like punching.
Yeah, punching. Like, okay. But, like, even now today, I'm still trying to discover new ways of recording. Like,
for sure.
Like, if it's like line by line or like however. I'm not really used to like that type of recording though. Like that style, like just line by line.
The punching.
I fucks with it though. Like like I got a song Feto, and that's line by line. Like,
yeah.
I'm just
I remember that joint.
Recording.
That's one of the crazy video joint.
Yeah, and that was that. But I never tried that shit again. Like like I sleep on that, so I'm trying to also work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit, that flow. That song, like, it was just
hard.
Yes, sir.
Hard. As soon as I heard it, I was even in this room when I heard it. And we heard it at the same time. You hear it.
Shit is crazy.
Make you pull a funny face.
Oh, boy, yeah. You know when you
make you grin.
Bump something for the first time, you go, like, yeah, that was crazy.
Like, on some TikTok shit also. Like, I'm trying to. There's, like, I don't know, like, there's a source that you have to, like, have or put into the song for, like, people to just do that dance, like, you know?
Sir.
Like, it needs to have that bounce.
Yeah.
The sound also has to just sound like some shit you never heard or nostalgic or some shit. It's gotta catch you like that. So I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens.
For sure, my G.
I know you're a music head, so I'm gonna ask you some music head questions. I wanna get some tops from you. So give me your top 5 musicians. What's your top 5 artists?
JHB.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Damn, do you know that? You know JHB?
Don't.
You
educate
me. Give me something.
Tell me about that.
Something that nobody else can give. No, okay, still, I'm gonna give you hope. I'm gonna take you to, I'm gonna take me to school. I'm gonna take you to school. Yeah, you got it.
JHB is dope. My mom put me on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I saw him perform live once. That shit was crazy, bro.
Damn,
I was high when it happened. Like,
oh yeah,
it was dope, yo. It was in Rotterdam at North Sea Jazz Festival. My goodness, bro. You know, I always in my mind, bro.
That's crazy.
In my mind, I always pictured that JHB looked like Keanu Reeves for some reason, bro. I had this, I don't know why, bro.
He got that little,
got that look.
No, JHB.
So when I saw him, I was like, yo, who's this man? It's like, yo, who the fuck this nigga? Like, yo,
damn.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy.
Do me back on that one.
So that was his number one. That's your number one.
He's in the
order.
five.
You don't have to do it in order.
Okay.
Right.
So JHB,
for P.
I gotta say Jake. Cause like that shit crazy.
Who?
Jake.
Drake. Okay, yeah.
Travis Scott.
For sure.
Travis.
Chippy Red.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Like, I feel like I did leave someone out, like at least 2 people out, but like, damn, like at least add like an ASAP Rocky.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Thank you, ASAP.
Awesome.
Now it's a tough one to put together. That's the thing.
Yo,
that's a tough one. Yeah.
Choose 5.
Yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got so much and you got to fit into 5.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
Yeah.
But okay, so I see where you're at right now. That's a eclectic music nigga.
Eclectic.
That nigga said JHB. That nigga's eclectic. That nigga's got an encyclopedia of music. Okay, cool. So let's do, just to finish it, since you got your 5 artists.
Hold up, before we go into that, let's just quickly go to a quick motherfucking ad break.
Got it on the beat, huh? Yeah. Get a little fuego, trust me, dropping this shit get fatal. Shots, boom, stelo. We not the same, I'm killing it, God, but me different. I don't compete, but giving it P, I think that my peers needing discipline. No chill, I think I need Ritalin. Precautious, I'm moving vigilant. Yeah. I come from rags to riches, they don't know how hard this is. Nobody going as hard as.
And we back at it. Yeah, Rose, you were saying? You asked him a little something before we went to a little break.
Pouring a little fine wine.
Oh, pouring a little something.
A little mellow. You dig. So, since you gave me a 5, I see how you're going with it. So, if you can construct your favorite song, give me 2 artists and 1 producer.
2 artists.
If you were like DJ Khaled, you DJ Khaled.
Okay.
It's DJ Cash.
Sure.
DJ Cash.
It's DJ Cash right now. It's DJ Cash right now. You gotta make the perfect song right now. What you going?
I say Jake.
Got Drake on the hook.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, who on the hook? Who on the verse?
Is it Drake on the hook?
Okay. Who's on the hook?
Drake on the hook.
Drake on the hook.
Okay.
Pharrell on the production.
Pharrell on the beat. Okay. We're going. Ooh. Pharrell on the beat.
Pharrell on the beat.
Damn. Okay. Andre 3000.
Second verse.
That's
the verse.
Feature.
As the feature. Okay.
Yeah. And then Oil.
Yeah.
That's a mean song.
That'd be some crazy shit.
That's a mean crazy song. We'll see if the next people we interview can top that. That's really the craziest song right now.
Yeah.
They set the bar.
Yeah, boy.
You really set the bar.
Now, since we're on this music chat, I wanted to dig a little deep into one of your songs, right? So on Cape Town Radio, I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, but you have a song called Georgia's World. I think that's the first Cape Town Radio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, second.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about that song and like what that means to you?
So I wrote that song about my daughter.
Mm.
And yeah, when I wrote that was just before I made Denims. Like finally, So I first did this song as a tribute, just like to my baby girl and also my baby moms.
Yes, sir.
Just there's something that's always gonna be there that they can play back one day and just also
something you left for them.
Yeah, appreciate. But yeah, that song was just just a case of pouring feelings out. Like, it just came out. Like
you went deep there, boy.
Yeah. But also like the beat, like it made it easy to just do that. So shout out to Baker also for that.
Shout out to Baker, man.
Yeah.
Baker
shout out to Baker on the production. And you working on anything new? Any new tape?
Yeah, even like right now, like I'm trying to get in like a different bag, like a different sonic, like
okay.
But just kind of like build a capsule of that sound and then see if I can put that out like next year. Beginning of next year or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the exclusive, baby.
Yes, sir. You're gonna hit that early on. Yeah.
That's the exclusive, baby. I'm a fucking fan of the NeverBroke vlogs, dog.
Oh yeah.
I'm a huge fan. When y'all coming back with the vlogs?
Yo, soon.
When y'all coming back with the regular vlogs?
Yo, I dropped the footage off the other day.
Ooh.
By doing so. Very soon.
If you could give me a favorite moment that y'all had on that whole, because I remember y'all went through the Wild Coast or something like that.
Yeah. The best moment, bro.
Best moment you had.
I was just being in the bay, like with the gents, like that shit was dope. Like we had like a lot of bonding moments as brothers. Like
it
was dope. That trip in general.
That's what's up.
It was dope. Yeah, I appreciated that.
Is there
and the scenery? Yeah.
Oh, the scenery was crazy.
Yeah.
And is there anyone right now that you want to work with? Any planned collaborations?
Definitely, like there's a few people that I'm reaching out to right now. I don't want to speak on it yet though.
Okay.
But hopefully, like, it comes to fruition.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm just trying to collaborate with literally like everyone right now. Just trying to build the catalog like
for
that.
Sure.
You know who you would make a crazy song with? With my boy Tyson. You and my boy Tyson Sabertelli. Y'all would make a crazy track.
Like raps.
Yeah.
I can make a crazy joint.
Tyson, alright.
You gotta check that out.
Yeah,
you gotta make some shit like that happen.
You gotta check him out. Yeah, that'll be fine.
You gotta make that happen.
And how does your family support your career? Like, is it good? Has it always been good? Did it start off crazy or what?
I won't lie, like, no honesty.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't start off so crazy.
Okay.
Like, it was on some, this isn't feasible. It's not, there's no longevity in it. But, yeah, it's all about just having a plan, I suppose, at the end of the day. Like, they just want to know that you're going to be secure, you know. So yeah, it took a bit to like prove to them that this was like something that made sense.
Yes, sir.
And beyond that, like I've got my own reasons. So it's not necessarily just like ruled by what anyone thinks. At the end of the day, it's like, yo,
this is your shit. This is what you do.
Do what you gotta
It's
do.
just like how any other family would react, you know.
Yeah, facts.
If you just come home and say, yo, I'm trying to do music for a living. I'm trying to, and I'm be happy doing this.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, who pays you?
Who's
the boss? Like, where
you get your money from?
They or something like that. Like, who's the person who's the boss? Okay, who's paying?
Yeah.
Like, no, everywhere. The
Where's
world pays. Where's the office? Like, where's the number I can call? No, mom, I get paid by the world.
Yes, sir.
I get paid by the world.
On that note, do you have any like side hustles that you were into that you've been doing, or?
Like, as of now, I'm still like just a hustler. Like, just hustling wherever. Like,
for sure.
I know where the money go, I go.
Yeah,
I know how
one
that
of those.
So yeah, and to that extent, like, yeah, I'm planning like to maybe like start a few things, but yeah, it's gonna take time. But yeah, right now, it's just like get the bag wherever,
for sure,
wherever.
For sure.
Yeah.
Where it is, because like there's no structure, dog. Like there's no head of department in music. There's no CEO of music, dog. Like
you deciding that fate, like yo.
Yes, sir.
It's like
there's no person. There's no set salary. There's no.
How
it's
much
really
you
a
make
crazy
depends
thing.
on you.
It depends on
you gotta push that shit. Like
depends
yo,
on
what are you doing? Yeah.
Yo, if they're not feeling you, you gotta figure out why.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you gotta figure out why. You know.
Facts.
I like that.
Cotton Fest, Cape Town.
Yo.
Oh yeah, they gotta have you the headliner. You gotta be headlining.
As of now, like I don't know what's going on, but hopefully like something's gonna come alive for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking forward to that though. Just like also just the Danny to see like.
That's gonna be crazy.
That was gonna be crazy, yeah.
Yeah, cause I can imagine like yo, if Joba goes down, Cape Town's on.
It would be crazy if they would do it like on the beachfront.
Wow.
If they could do it like on the beach.
Vibe,
I'm telling you, where the stage is like on the sand and then the people are in the water side.
Yeah.
We don't have no sharks in SA like that.
That would be fire, no cap.
I'm telling you, Cotton Fest, hit me up. I got a couple of crazy ideas, baby. Water, Cotton Fest in the water.
Oof, that'd be crazy, no cap, boy. That'd be fire. 20,000
people in the water.
Damn, no.
And Cash on stage.
That's how you get canceled. I ain't trying to go out like that.
Ain't trying to go outside.
Yeah, damn, a whole lot of people might be drowning, eh?
Yo, man, yo.
Hey,
while in the water.
Yo, man.
Teru.
It would be crazy.
They asking me that question. That time I'm just performing. No one beefed me, nothing. I just pulled up, yo, Bruiser saw me. Like, yo.
No cap.
Damn.
No cap, boy. So you gonna be this side, Joburg side's what, for a while now, or planning to go back, touch base on home?
Plans like I don't want to go back. Like I want to take it further. Like from here, like let's see, and then I just want to push this shit. Like,
you gotta touch it like that's like how just like how you're doing it right now is how the OG musicians used to do it. Like you used to leave your city, you would take over, get traction in your city, and now you're going to the next city, and now you have to build that up from the next city. Like that's how you build a fan base,
for sure. Okay.
Like a real fan base of people that know you, see you, and stuff like that. So if you can do that and like just go all over SA to like the hubs, that's what I'm saying. Cash DBN might be coming soon. Boy, you go to Deep Durban for a couple, maybe 1 year. You do the same thing.
That side, yeah.
You do the same thing you've been doing in every single city, and then at the end you have every city. You can go to any city. That's how you do tours.
Yeah.
It's hard to do South Africans don't really do tours.
Yeah.
That's how you can catch a tour.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you already got the energy from Joburg. Like, you got that on lock, boy. PTA as well, high key. You know what I'm saying?
It needs to come alive. Like, I won't lie. Like, I'm here now, so.
Me too, yeah. You're right there. I see you got the fucking hunger for it. Like,
oh, no, for sure.
You're hungry. You're not trying to lay back since way back. You're trying to get it. I see. It's a hunger. Some people you don't see it in them, but like you have it. You have that vibe. You really want the shit.
Yo, Joburg just does that though. Like no cap. Nah. Like, I see that like in everyone. That's here. Like that's like pushing something.
Yeah. True.
It's like damn. like if you on that shit, like yo, I also gotta be on that shit, like times 10, like
yeah,
facts.
And it's not easy though.
Gotta want what you want, dog.
Yeah.
If you really want it, you gotta really go fucking
go get it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Favorite? Have you had any favorite shows? What is your favorite show you've had so far? Is there any show that stands out and is the most memorable to you? Maybe your first show, maybe your biggest paying show, maybe the biggest crowd, maybe Cotton Fest, maybe what you got?
Yo, I would say Daisies. Like that was the craziest like shit that I.
This one that happened right now.
Yeah. This Daisies was dope. My first ever Daisies. So that was a blessing. But yeah, that was dope. Most people I've ever performed like
in front of.
Yeah. Just crazy just to see like looking back and
this is where you at now.
In that moment, like it was dope.
You often have those moments like where you just like, damn. From where I started, like yo, it's crazy right now.
Like every day, like I just reflect on that.
A blunt will do that to you.
Okay.
A blunt will make you think about way better. I won't even lie.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dope to see that, like regardless of like what's happening around you, like you can't like allow yourself to just be threatened by like other people's success.
Yeah.
Shit. So yeah, it's like I said, every dog has their day.
For sure.
So yeah.
When it's your day, you just have to wake up early. Make sure you wake
up
early.
Yeah. No cap.
Make sure you're up at 6 a.m. boy. You ain't trying to wake up at 12 on your day.
No cap.
You're not trying to wake up at 12 on your day. Like, what? Nigga,
just don't miss your day.
You got 12 hours of your own day left.
Missing your day would be crazy.
What? Lazy ass nigga.
That's some crazy shit, boy.
That shit crazy.
That's fucking funny.
And like in the industry, boy, you got any just to touch on a little bit of, what only you would know that you don't show into the public? Like any beefs going on, anything between you and a couple niggas?
Hey, star, like nah, I don't got none of that.
Nothing.
We ain't beefing over here.
It's all cool.
I'm good with like as many people. Yeah. Like whoever I know, like I'm cool with.
Yeah.
And even if I'm not cool with them, like at least we tap.
I don't know.
We keep it pushing.
I don't know. What's your relationship with Youngster?
Youngster's like he's like a big bro. Like in this instance. So he's like big bro in this instance. Like I can speak to him about like game. It's just like in general, just like a genuine nigga. Like and yeah, like we're not ever competing, and it's never like a weird buzz. Like I'm trying to steal anyone's like shit or on that type of vibe. Like it's just down to earth, man to man.
Yeah.
Like he'll give you time. Like, and like I appreciate that. Like learned a lot from him. I still look up to him
for sure.
Because that's someone that's been through the same grind.
Yeah, like I seen him like I seen him like before, like he was youngster, like the beginning.
True.
Like,
I heard about Youngster when I think he dropped his 18th mixtape or something like that. Because there was he had dropped so many mixtapes. He was saying he was making it prevalent that I've got so many mixtapes out, and then just to show like niggas will think like you flopping, like you dropping. Nah, it's called catalog. I'm building fans. I'm getting known. Like so he's got at any show he'll out rock you because he's got 20 or 30 projects that are like loved. I like that. So y'all have a dope relationship with that.
Yeah, that man's a Malna.
Yeah.
Malna, yeah. That's all.
Yes, that's the thing y'all say. Like,
yeah, nigga, that's all colored shit, nigga.
Yeah, oh shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, color gang in the building. We in the building.
Oh, no, for sure.
What's happening?
No, for sure. No, that's pretty cool. Sure. But like anything you want to tell the people, anything upcoming, where's Kash CPT going from here, bro?
Yo, me, I want to push like in a way that like I find balance in like everything that I'm doing. So however that happens, I'll be rocking with the people that rock with me, and in all of that, like I want to take it as far as possible. So there's no limit, there's no expectation. Like I just want to see how far I can push it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Before we're done here, I want you to tell us if you're one person you want to see us speak to. Yeah, give us a recommendation of someone that you would want us to have on the couch and speak to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yo, have you done Am I Ever Sober?
We haven't done Am I Ever Sober. We haven't. So you saying
Am
I Ever Sober?
We're saving them.
You saying Am I Ever Sober? So okay, Am I Ever Sober?
Oh yeah.
We need you.
Kash CPT just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out, boy. Shout out for pulling
Shout out to Kash CPT in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we out of this bitch. Same time next week. Let's go.
Let's go.